The group, I think I left the group. There was an issue that was going on in the group at that time. I think when Sam Clef was attacking Davido and Dre, you know, they had this, they're off there. And I left the group then because I was like, I don't understand the fight. At that time, I already even made up my mind that I was not getting involved with the Justice for Mohbad again, because then there was too many distractions. There was the DNA issue, there was the CCTV issue, there was this issue, there was, you know, Baba Mohbad and Wumi's issue. Like, it was just a whole lot. And I said, well, thank God there's a corona inquest. Thank God an autopsy has been done. At least if we cannot achieve everything, we'll be able to achieve some. Let me take a bow. So with that consigned group, I came off it. But I have some people that are still in that group that has the full, do you understand? It's a crime for you to post people's private chats. It's a crime. You have to understand the law. But if the right authorities request for it, I'm sure the 1 or 2 or 3 people that still have the video, will, the group chat will tender the group chat. But asking that I post it, it's a crime. Why would I post other people's private chats? You want them to sue me? No. But take it to the right authorities. If they request for it, there are 1 or 2, 3 people that have it. They can go through the whole concerned citizen chat to see if there's anything implicating them. Even your own that you wanted to do justice for yourself, it was a link. I think it's Unclave that even first posted that link in the group. I can't remember. It was a link that was already trending online that they just put there. You understand? For us to see. So, it's a group chat. I do not have control or power of whatever it is that anybody chooses to put inside there. As long as it's not affecting justice for Mohbad. That's that about that. So if anybody really wants to see the whole, if you feel there's anything in there which there's nothing, go to the right authorities, let them request for it, and I'm sure 1 or 2 people have it to tender it. It's not a problem. But bringing it on social media space, it's a criminal act. Saying you paid someone 20 million to hack it is a criminal act. Do you understand? Now, while we were having all this back and forth, Very Dark Man was allowed into the interrogation room.
Wow.
And I was like, hello. I smiled. I was like, it's like these people don't know that I know my rights. Why is, yes. Officer Suleiman has spoken to me on Wednesday about settling with him. Spoken to him about on Thursday about settling with him. Okay. But what is he doing in the interrogation room? He's not part of the petition. Is he their lawyer, family member? I don't understand. Why is he inside the interrogation room? And I began to wonder, why are these people stressing me? Because when we did our own petition in Lagos, you people refused to allow what we wanted happen. You guys refused. So why are you people stressing? Why are you people stressing me? I just said to myself, okay, I get it. And I was looking. I wanted to live there in one piece. Because when you are dining with the enemy, you have to dine with a very long spoon, and you must have wisdom. I needed to understand the game that was going on here. And I had to beat them to it. Because I was like, why is he in the interrogation room? He was going in and coming out, sat down, you know, like one of their chairpersons there. And I was just smiling. At the time they went out, them, all of them, and then the police people started talking to me again. Madam, just apologize and just help him. You understand? Leave all this back and forth, all this talk. Just, let it go. Blah, 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 blah. And I look at the time. I said, okay, I've heard you people. I was so pained, but I just like, okay, I'm already here. No wala. What does he want? They say, but you've asked this question so many times. Just see how you can help the guy. Just apologize. I said, apologize where? On social media? Or where? I don't understand. Apologize for what? They said, madam, if this guy said that you have hurt him in this and that, he's like a brother to you. Like you said, you don't have anything with him. The one that you said about your son, you said your son does not want to do a case, you are forgiving him. So just apologize and say a way that you can help him so that we can all just, let this matter rest. Because if you go to court, you will spend money. You will do this. You will do, This was the third day. So I said, Naira, okay, come. What do you want? He said he wants to prove he's innocent. He doesn't want to do, because his parents have told him not to settle. He wants to. So I looked at the officer. The officer said, no, you guys will settle, blah, 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 blah. I asked him some questions. I said, all these young boys that are living in your house, because you claim you don't know that they spice drinks and food, but it's happening under your roof, in your home. So why are you harboring these children that you cannot control? Where are they getting these drugs from? That he said he doesn't know anything about it, that has never happened before. I said, no, you cannot tell me it has not happened before because it happened to my son. He said, okay, maybe we should go to court. So it was a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, So eventually I said, okay. You are claiming that the video I did is the reason why they cancelled you. But I know that the video I made is not the reason why they cancelled you. It's because of all the videos and everything and your nonchalant attitude, which he accepted that he had a nonchalant attitude. And your nonchalant attitude and everything is the reason why. And that you did not do anything and that you're still with Sam Larry. Do you understand? And Sam Larry got up and said, I did not bully him. I said, anyway, all these things I feel might be the reason. But if you think or feel that me coming out to speak is the reason why you were cancelled, well, I am sorry about that. But I don't feel that way. But if you feel that way, and it is not that I cannot help you, because Mobi Motemi, I don't wish death upon you. Yes, at that time I was angry. But up deep down in me, I don't wish you bad. If there's any little way that I can try my best, I will see if I can. But I cannot take decisions on my own. I have a management team. And I feel that it is best, if you want settlement truly, it is best that your lawyer and my lawyer sit down and see how they can go about this. Because if I say on my own part that, okay, I have no grievances towards you anymore, what about the next person, the Nigerian person? I can't speak for everybody. If I come out to say, oh guys, oh normally, I'm sorry you feel that I did this, people please forgive them, I said people will still say that I have been pressured to do this. Because people know me. Even though I feel pressured, I felt very pressured, right? I said, so it is only best that your lawyer and my lawyer sits down and find a way to draft what we can present to the public. It's going to be a gradual process. And it's going to be from my own side. Taba fi owo si bomowi. I fi owo tun family. Do you understand? I said, if eventually we do that, and the people start accepting you back, and you do a good song, not the one you'll be talking about breast and not this one, I will vibe to it for you. And I would also speak to my man to see how he can help you, because he's a promoter. I can do that for you. But we just need to sit down with our lawyers and see how we can do this. Because, yes, you've been vindicated that you did not kill him. Everybody knew you were not there. But those videos, they still live in people's memory. And I said it there. I said if you had deassociated yourself from Sam Larry, maybe it would have helped. But people feel like you are enabling the person that bully. You know, what people watch with their eyes is different from what you are telling them. You know, but you tell me something now, I can choose to be empathetic towards it or not. But when I watch something, it is hard to erase it from my memory. I said, thank God you said you've never seen me before. I said, because this very dark man said that you dated me. And some other blogs said you gave me flower, you dated me, maybe you dated my daughter, I don't know. But I thank God that you have said it in the presence of the police people, that this is the first time you are seeing me. You said your mom too was angry that I said she uses children. I said I never said. I was repeating, which there's a video evidence, what DJ Splash said. Oh, DJ Splash said your mother, that. I was repeating. I did not say. I said, so that is my conclusion. And after all said and done, it was so late, they said we should go and see the CP. So we packed ourselves there. I sat down. What's his name? Namali sat down. They asked if he could sit down beside me. I said, yes, no problem. He sat beside me. Sam Larry was there. Our lawyers were there. The officers were there. Very dark man. And Tonto sat, at the... near the CP Uche's desk. Because Tonto came in there later. She said she was called upon. That CP Uche called her to come. So she came. Okay, so we're all there. Now, meanwhile, before that was going on, after we got to that place, Officer Suleiman called me aside and said, Mama, what about very dark man's case too? I said, we want to settle all these things. That is why we asked him to come, so that we can settle everything. And that very dark man is part of the people that helped us talk to Naira, so that he doesn't charge you to court. So you to, try and settle with him. I said, is it because of it? He came to talk to Naira, or because he's sorry and you want us to settle? He said that the way that I should just ignore very dark man, that's his attitude, but actually he really wants to make peace with everyone. I said, the first petition, the one that they are using to pick him up, I will have to speak to Tonto about that, because me, I'm just a witness in that petition. I did not file it. They said, okay, I should speak to Tonto. So I called Tonto. I said, Tonto, this is what this officer said. Tonto said, no, I should please leave her. She's not ready. But me, I'm the one that I'm doing mommy. She's not ready. When she's ready, she will let them know. So I went back. The officer was trying to talk to her. She said no. So I said, officer, leave her. Right? Now, this was after we are seeing CP Uche, and CP Uche have asked, okay, are you guys okay with da-da-da-da-da-da? They said, yes, okay. So they said 2 weeks' time. Okay. So we left. 6, how about the evidence though? 6 something, I wrote the time because I checked it then. I got a call from Officer Sele. Madam, how are you? Good morning. I said, it's very early. Why? He said, yes, I wanted to know when I was going back. I said, there's no flight though. So I'm still going to be here till tomorrow. He said, okay, that a very dark man would like to see me. I said, but maybe you've told me to drop anything, I should leave. I've forgiven him now. That one is gone. He said, no, that he still wants us to meet one by one, that he wants to discuss some things with me, and everything. And I said, I said, but I've told you that it's okay. He said he knows that, it will not be fair, that now me and then Amali have settled that it will not be fair that if he doesn't accomplish, settling me and them, because me and him has not sat one-on-one to talk. I said, okay, no wala. I said, I'll call you back because I have to discuss with my lawyer, I have to discuss with Tonto, I have to discuss with the person that will come. I just have to make plans and then I will get back to you when I'm done making plans. I said, I promise I'll call you. So I waited because Tonto took a while. She came, we sat, we spoke. Tonto said I should not go. I said, let me go. I want to even listen to what he has to say. Let me go and listen to what he has to say. So I said, please, I don't know Abuja too well. Can you give me a place where we can meet? Because I didn't want him to come to where I was staying. They gave a place. I sent it to the officer. The officer now sent another place to me and called and said, that place is very busy. People might start taking videos and pictures and all that. I said, okay, no problem. So one of my brothers came with his security person, his driver. That's 3, myself, my lawyer. So we went there. We're 5. When we got to the place, it was like an apartment. So I said, no, I'm not coming down. I want an open place. How would I walk into an apartment? No. So immediately my lawyer called Suleiman and I called him too. And then they said, okay. So my brother that was with us now said, oh, we can go to, I can't remember the name of the place. Sunny something place. I think Very Dark Man mentioned it. So we went there. It was like, is it a restaurant or an hotel? I don't know, but it was an open place and there was no, I don't think anybody was even there. Maybe before they came, maybe 1 or 2 people came and left. So it was a very private place, but an open place. And then I sat down there. And then a few minutes later, he came with the officer, Suleiman. And he said, he thought it was just me and him, blah, blah, blah. He didn't know I was going to come with these people. And then he dropped his phone. And I dropped my phone. And then we went to another seat and we sat down. Now, what we had as a conversation, he did more of the talking anyways. I was even talking more about what he